Okay. Yard. Trade convoy.
Oh, Playboy.
Pistolero.
Pistolero.
Yes.
Right.
Pueblo.
Pueblo, this
Yes.
Pistolero. Del Pistolero.
And Killer's Tavern and a Bridge.
Now I want to point out the trade convoy here has the arrow. Okay, that means that she discards a negotiation card that she was going to use. Instead of using it for the benefit of the negotiation, if she discards that card, she would get 2 victory points. Unlike here, where Borgo the Almighty, all he has to do is actually...
well, the red card you discard anyway.
The red cards you would discard and get the benefit, but she'll get the benefit of the red card once she discards it during the production phase, and she'll get a victory point.
Right.
Okay, this one you have to discard the card without getting the benefit of the card. Okay, for negotiation.
Right.
So what are you going to do, Jenna?
This.
What is that?
That is Pueblo del Pistolero.
What's it do?
For every card I discard, I can get a gun if I build it.
Okay.
I'm not really thinking about
Okay,
building.
I'm going to take the trade convoy. Your turn, Jen.
Okay, I will take.
Okay. And let's see, I shall take the Killer's Tavern. 7. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Alright, so now we go into the production phase. I get 3 workers. A brick rather. I get a gun for this guy here. And I get one of those universal location markers for Sharashir. And Jenna, you going to discard something?
Yes, I'm going to discard this great scrap trader. So I get 3 gears and a card.
Right, and then she gets a victory point on Borgo the Almighty.
Right. And I also got a victory point over here because I get one every round.
Right. Okay, I am going to... Oh, wait, I forgot about the gun for my negotiation there. Alright, I'm going to discard the rebuilt town. I will get a victory point on my base and then 3 gears.
Oh, I get
2, 3.
I got 1 here and I get 2 here.
Okay, what else you got? Your turn.
Is it?
Yes, I would not lie to you.
I am going to build. Spend my 2 gears here and build this, which gives me 2 victory points, but it's 1 and done.
Okay, alright. Just got that pawn thing
Hand
on
symbol.
it, yeah.
It's 1 time only.
Yeah. Usually they're monuments and they mean the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to kill off Baby Swift here. So I'm going to take her victory point. Put it on my base. I'm going to spend the gun to kill her off, rather. She gets discarded. I'm going to put out Tommy the gun. Okay, he'll give me 2 guns right off the bat. He also, since I killed off the leader, I get 2 victory points. Goes to my base for killing off Baby Swift there. Okay? And now, I'm actually going to put him here so I can keep in track of him. Okay, what he means is for every card that I incorporate with a gun symbol on, I'll get a victory point. Okay? That's what that arrow and equal sign means. Okay, after he's built. Alright, Jen, your turn.
Okay. So I am going to spend my bridge and my token and build Watchtower.
Okay.
Which gives me range 2. Now I'm going to rearrange these just because these two Barry can use, and these two cannot.
Right.
So.
Okay. I'm going to spend a brick and discard a card. That is my incorporation. That's what I got to do to incorporate stuff. And I'm going to discard the marketplace here. Alright, and I'm going to build the Killer's Tavern, which has a range of 2. Alright, but what that means is every gun symbol card out, I get a victory point on here. So there's 1, 2, I get 2 victory points. Now remember, location can only hold 3, so I tend to just put 1 token for each point on there so I know, you don't have to. Jen thinks I'm retarded for doing that, but that's what I do. Okay, but I have Tommy the Gun here, which gives me a victory point for every card with the gun symbol on it, built after he was, so he gets a point. And then I have the Arena here, which gets me a gun for every card with the gun symbol on it. Okay?
Okay, my turn?
Yes.
Alright, I am going to Conquest here. Use this token.
Okay, I'm going to spend this highway card. I'm going to spend a gear for that highway card, which will let me build a card up to 3 range away. And with that, I'm going to build the pub. Okay, which will let me draw a card during the production phase, but also when you build it. Okay. Jennifer, you're up.
I'm going to I'm going to spend the worker, give it to you.
Good.
Give you my token. And take
Trash.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 workers. And I'm going to get a gas or fuel. Okay. Your turn, Jen.
Okay, I'm going to spend a worker. And I'm going to take a card.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 more workers and get another fuel. Your turn, Jen.
Okay, I'm going to spend this and build.
The fuel dump? Oh, fuel tank? Alright, so you get a fuel. Okay, I am going to now spend these 2 fuel for my contract, my negotiation contract. But I'm also going to spend Sharash here, who has another range. Alright, my negotiation contract only has 2 range. The general one will give me a 3 range, and I'm going to build the travel convoy, and I'm going to incorporate that into...
You're going to negotiate.
I'm going to negotiate that, rather. Alright, the trade convoy, rather, not travel. Okay, and that'll give me a universal token every round during the production phase. Jennifer, you're up.
I pass.
You pass?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, now I'm going to pass. Alright, so now we discard any unused resources. They stay on Tommy the Gun, the 2 guns. Get rid of these workers and the gears. What happened with the gears is I thought I was using another faction that I usually get stuck with because Jen doesn't like them. They need gears to do everything. And they need gears to incorporate, but yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we add up our victory points. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I have 10.
So I'm going. Alright, I get the first player marker. We go in the lookout phase. Get the oil well, which will allow you to produce gas every round. The road, which will give you 2 range on the incorporate. The gun trader, okay, and if you give a gun, you'll get a victory point. Rubble, if you discard, if you have a brick card with the brick symbol in your tableau, you'll be able to gain a victory point. And mutant, you'll get 2 conquest range. Alright, so I'm going to take the oil well. Jen took the road. Take the gun trader. Okay, and we get rid of that. We each take 1. Okay, and then we go into the production phase. You don't have 10, right?
No, I have 8.
Okay, so now I get a brick, 1 gun for my negotiation, and then a universal for my negotiation. 3 workers. Not 5, just 3. Okay. Shrash gets that universal token. Okay, he gets a gun token for each card with a gun symbol, so that's 1, 2. 2. And then I get a card for the pub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jen's going to discard.
Yep, so I get 2 guns.
She gets 2 guns and 2 cards. Alright, and then I go up first. So let's see what I'm going to do here. Okay, I am going to build the police station. Okay, so I'm going to spend my brick and discard a card, which is my incorporation contract. And I'm going to build this police station, which is a range of 2. Let me see, what am I going to discard? I'm going to discard a Merc outpost. Okay, so now that has a gun symbol on it, which means he gets a victory point. Tommy the gun gets a victory point, not 3, 4, 1, 2. And I also get a gun here for him, and a victory point here. Okay, so now the Killer Tavern is tapped out. He's got 3 victory points on. Jennifer, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 gears and build. And then this, for every card with the monument symbol, I get star or victory point. There are 2. So.
Okay, now I'm going to rebuild. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to trade in my universal token here for a brick. Okay, then I'm going to spend that brick on the Killer's Tavern here because he's maxed out on victory points. Okay.
Oh, you have to just trade as one action, and then wait till another turn to technically do that. I'm just asking.
No,
oh, because you were trading in a universal.
Yeah. All right. So I spent that. Okay. Now I send the 3 victory points from the Killer's Tavern to my base. I'm just going to swap out tokens here. Okay. Now, in order for me to rebuild, I have to match. The range doesn't matter when you rebuild, but I have to match one of these 2 symbols on the card that I'm going to rebuild with. Okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the storehouse here, which has the star. Okay? The victory point star. Okay? And I'm going to discard the Killer's Tavern. And for rebuilding, I get 2 victory points sent to the base. So I'm just going to swap in that 2 and get a 4. Alright. Anytime you kill off your bosses or rebuild, you get 2 victory points. Okay? It goes back to Jen.
Alright, I'm gonna trade 2 things for a brick. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to send the worker over to Jen and take her heavy gear, 1 range token. Jeff, your turn.
I'm going to spend my brick and rebuild. Parking lot, they both have the universal symbol.
So
I discard this.
right.
Then
You get 2 victory points.
2 victory points.
And oh no, it's a worker. Okay. My turn? Okay, now I'm gonna spend that incorporation token I just got off of Jen and Sharash's universal here. I'm going to trade that in for a corporation, which gives me a range of 2, and I'm going to build this oil well. Okay, and that will produce 1 fuel for every card with the fuel symbol on it. So right now I only get 1 because there's only 1 card with the fuel symbol on it.
I'm going to
So Jen spends a gun, conquest. Okay? I'm going to send a worker to this guy here. I'm going to spend a gun, and I will get a victory point on the police station.
Okay, I'm going to give you a worker. Go to the pub. Take a car.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give Jen a worker. I'm going to go to the fuel tank, and I'm going to take a fuel.
Okay, so.
No problem. Jeff, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to spend my road card here and build the refinery, which for every card with the fuel symbol on it, I have 2, I get a victory point.
Okay, I am going to send this worker here to the storehouse. Now, the storehouse works a little different. What that means is I can spend the worker there, and I could take a resource and place it in there, and it has the clock symbol, so it'll save there. Okay, when I get, like in this case, I need a brick, a fuel, and a gun symbol, and then I could discard them and get 2 victory points and place it on the storehouse. Okay, so these won't go away at the end of the round.
I will send a worker to Shresh or whatever his name is. Yeah. Take one of these little bad boys.
Okay. I'm going to send that worker back to Jennifer. I'm going to take a range 1 token. Oh no, I already did that. I got to spend 2. You don't help me out.
No.
Thanks for nothing.
You could get a range 2 red one.
I don't want that. Alright, I'm going to spend 2 fuel. And I am going to incorporate... I'm going to negotiate this excavator. Oh no, I'm sorry, not the excavator. Not the excavator. The skyscraper into my tableau. Okay, and he'll give me a brick underneath my base. He'll give me a brick there. Okay? You're up, Jennifer.
Okay, I'm going to spend my heavy gear token and the token I just got from you, which would give me a range of 2, and I'm going to build the rubble, which for every brick symbol card I get a star. So I get 1.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to pass.
I am going to also pass.
Okay, so we count up our points. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yep, 21.
I have 22.
22? Oh. Alright. So now we would discard our unused resources. There's 2 guns. Worker. And this worker. And this worker. Okay. But like I said, the storehouse keeps them there. Okay, you don't have to discard them. And Jen gets the first player marker, and then we go into the next round. Alright folks, I'm going to stop here. Stay tuned for part 3 of the gameplay video.
Get gaming and have fun.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.